Hello, I'm Reverend Elder Mark Bird, and in a few short months, we'll gather in the Arizona desert for the MCC Transformational Weekend with the theme of finding oasis in the desert. And yet right now, the world for us seems anything but an oasis. As we approach this third Sunday of Lent, I'm drawn to this story from Exodus 15, specifically verses 22 through 25, where the only water to be found is bitter. This story has always fascinated me. Certainly God had heard the cries of the people newly released from oppression, and God heard Moses crying out as well. And God said, "Moses, see that piece of wood, that stick, that tree limb, that plant, whatever it was, throw it in the water." Now we can speculate all day how this miracle happened. I mean, after all, could not God have simply said the word and the water would have become fit to drink? Was the power and catalyst to change this dire situation in the property of the stick of wood or tree limb? Did Moses know the properties of this stick of wood could make the water sweet enough to drink? Was the miracle in the wood or in Moses trusting God? Or was God simply saying to Moses, "You have right beside of you, in you, what you need to get through this dilemma"? In the harsh realities in which we find ourselves, it's hard not to grumble, to be angry, mad, disgusted, and in our own laments to cry out to God. Because not only is the water bitter, we may find ourselves becoming bitter as well. Now, bitterness, even when we may feel it to be justified, does not provide for us the emotional and spiritual substance we need to make it through the deserts of life in which we find ourselves, these most unimaginable, horrific, heart, gut, soul-wrenching, and life-threatening times. In our grumbling, can we hear God saying to each of us, "Look first to the faith that I have already given you. It's right beside of you and in you already." Reflecting on this passage, my mind also went to the passage from Jeremiah 17, and sung through the ages as a spiritual, and I know you know it too, "Like a tree planted by the water, we shall not be moved." Now here in Virginia Beach, where I live, along the bay and where New Life MCC is located, the beaches are protected by sand dunes, and on those sand dunes are not trees, but sea oats. Fascinating thing about sea oats, they tell me their roots go down 40 feet or more. And not only that, but their root systems spread out horizontally and are net-like to help hold the sand dunes in place. And not only that, but when the dunes do suffer erosions and the top of the sea oats get destroyed or washed away or blown away, the sea oats are one of the first things to be rejuvenated and to come back growing again in ways that protect the dunes. So may we find the faith that God has already given to us, right beside of and in us, so that the deserts of bitterness will not consume us, and like trees and sea oats, we shall not be moved. May God hold us as we hold each other. God bless you, my friends, both now and for the journey ahead.